See you now. Okay, I'm just missing one crucial piece of technology, the pad of eyes. Okay, cool, we're all ready to go. What's up, Sticks? How you, bro? And we back. We never left. We just had to take a break to sort out some stuff to get back on the next tattoo. Super nice to be back in chat with everyone as if nothing ever happened. Yeah, I know we were very, very busy.
Never said hi, how are you doing?
Hi, Dorette. I'm well, thanks, and yourself.
How long were you guys there for?
3 weeks.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We were busy every single day.
Direct BD never said
We did
good
not
thanks.
even get a chance to go and do some touristy stuff.
Oh, fuck.
It
Well,
was lack
that's
of
good at
business
least
wise.
that you guys are busy.
I'm very, very happy that we were busy. I'm good, thanks, Dorette. Thank you to whoever shared the live stream. Guys, I'm going to be a little bit on the quiet side as I'm just getting the basics of this portrait like laid in. I just want to sculpt a bit of shape on this tattoo, and then I'll be very, very, very chatty. So just express a little bit of patience with me today. I'm doing something a little bit different with realism than what I usually do. I'm on a different approach, trying something new.
FRAN and said we are patient.
No, I know I like talking shit on the stream, but I'm applying some new techniques to this tattoo.
Bill J said, where are you located?
In Centurion, South
Mookie
Africa.
said, did I miss the blackout tattoo?
Yeah, the blackout tattoo was yesterday. Sorry, guys. This is very much not a blackout. I did post a picture on my TikTok story of the blackout, so if you want to go check that out, it is up on my story. It's just a little picture of my client's weenus all blacked out.
Mookie said, fair enough. Have a good day, bro. Gonna check it out now.
You're all good, bro, and if you need anything, just let me know.
Ash McFly said this is going to be a beautiful tattoo.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it. There is more coming to the tattoo, but first we're gonna just get this portrait done and dusted. Once the portrait is done, I can focus on the rest of the tattoo.
FRAN then said, is there a reply of the blackout yesterday?
Was there a replay of the blackout yesterday? On YouTube there is. that's all good. Yeah, YouTube saves all my live streams and it's available there for your viewing pleasure. Hey, what's up, Wesley? If you just use the !T command that is posted on YouTube, then the reading robot will read your chat out. It's text to speech and it's free for all. Hello. Just put my iPad in its thingy with the pencil. I'll be there now.
Oh, fuck with the new placement you have for this.
Yeah, me too. It makes so much practical sense.
Is IceSpeed.ESIM Nandi said, afternoon buddy, long time I missed. Watching you tattoo it.
Yo, dude, what's up? It's nice to see you again. Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to quickly do a consultation. I'll be back with chat in 10 minutes.
Arya said hi. Your badass Arya said hi. said well. That looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Is icefade.esi naughty said at Hunter HMJ Al has tried and looked into his IM. You could feel the soul shake it.
Jungle_O said keep up the good work.
Stephen Kersey said, where is Hummer Stumper?
Here's Humper Stumper.
Stephen Kersey said Wizard is super cute.
My apologies for the inconvenience there. I'm back on it. Guys, sorry about that chat. I'm back. Hello, how are you, Stephen? Where's Humper Stumper? I have no idea. What's up, JP? Grim Raptor, what's up, bro? Sorry, guys. I just had to quickly hop out and do a consult. We're back on our grind. We're back on tattooing. know that was a little disappointing to just get started and then just. Thanks very much, Doc. What's up, Zephyr? Okay, everyone has been waiting patiently for me. Sorry. But thank you for being patient. I do appreciate that tremendously. When I'm actually in active chats like, oh, he's tattooing. I'm talking about the AI on whatchamacallit. Can I ask you for a favor, please, Quentin? Can you get my glasses out of my backpack? Please and thank you, sir. Thank you.
Duck side sets up.
What's up, Doc? How are you, bro? This tattoo is going to be a pretty slow build up, guys, so just take it easy and enjoy the ride. is in
Since
Africa.
someone said I want to get a tattoo.
I'm based in Centurion, South Africa.
Since someone said I'm in DBN.
I travel to KwaZulu-Natal 2 or 3 times a year, so if you want to get a tattoo from me, if you're drilling to drive up to the Midlands, I can tattoo you when I'm there. Otherwise,
Since someone said awesome.
I usually get an Airbnb near Howick, between Howick and Nottingham Road, and I tattoo out of there. It's really nice. It's in the middle of nowhere, very peaceful.
Since someone said love a check as your pager.
Okay, cool.
Cupid Jack said you tattoo girls too.
What do you mean? Like, do I tattoo females? Yeah, I tattoo females. My client that I'm tattooing right now is female.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the follow. Just great.
August Lovelow said hi.
Hello, August. How are you, homie? glasses are clean. Some of the oil spots on them are clouding my vision. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, I can see clearly now. The rain in Thank you for the follow. Whoever just followed, I appreciate it. With the horizons shifting slow in view, a rites of spring to chase the winter away. I allow my mind to pass on through our fragments.
Kayutaku said, is that a leopard? Hey, Jono, how are you?
Hey man, nah, it's an African tiger. Yes, a leopard. I'm good, thanks yourself, brother.
Ashman by said at Kaio Otaku.
Kayutaku said in good thanks.
I'm super glad to hear that, my dude. I genuinely am.
Kayutaku said it Ashmek by Heo.
I found my place among the others and realized the stars were all too far. But no one came to tell me this road was all wrong. So send me back to the evening before our very first day. The song that remains unsung, the chain around my neck.
Kayutaku said tattoo is looking crisp and beautiful.
Thank you, brother man. This violent storm ahead of time never spent. You saw the ocean live, Quentin.
Ocean.
Yeah, at Ramfest.
Yeah. Started the start of this set. And I went up.
They didn't play this to start their set, eh?
No. I didn't go home because I did not like the music. I went home to avoid traffic.
Based. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun. Quentin, something went in my brain. I'm just understanding something right now. like I feel like slowing down is speeding up. I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, I get you.
And then instead of a 50% grey wash, I'm using a 30%. Hey, what's up? Oh, I did answer you, August. Thrusting on my back, this violent storm ahead, of time never spent.
Why do you set out pretty?
Ah, thank you very much.
Totally a genius said cool.
Hey, what's up, Totally a Genius?
genius said my message didn't send.
Uh-oh, what did you do that violates the community standards?
Totally a genius said I didn't do anything, all I did was talk about a war between rock, paper, scissors.
Do you think YouTube's caught on to you, bro? Or do you think they're censoring you, bro? They're stopping your moaning, groaning, rock, paper, scissors fights?
Totally a genius said Viva the resistance.
Rock, paper, scissors versus YouTube. YouTube wins.
Tom Gregg said corn.
Corn? Tom Gregg? Corn? Nah, this is leopard.
Totally a genius said why is the cheating not allowed at the gambling tournament? Cause he is a cheater.
Aha! Ha ha.
Totally a genius said what did the leopard say to the guy? Nothing, but he did eat him. I'm telling this joke in hell.
That means that he was a mute leopard then, I'm assuming? I made your joke funnier. What did the mute leopard say to the guy? Nothing. He ate him. The stencil applicant is really tops, bro, especially for realism, bro. The stencil is getting like a slight smudge, but it's not going fucking anywhere.
That's good then.
Totally a genius, said if God or whatever decides my fate IDC saw my chat history in this chat only I would go straight to hell.
Nah, your chat history in this chat is kind of fine.
Totally a genius, said my chat history is good.
Oh, you have like
Were you not there for Zesty Shrek
7
Master?
more reels and then 2 that untexted. They're funny, but I don't know what to make with them.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Screw ass fuddly said do 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 cucumber popcorn push pineapple hug a tree. A gag do do do. Diddy do 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 banana bus do 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 do.
I almost counted it's 6 total. Was this one that you sent? This one I don't know what to do with.
Totally a genius, said full
This
of all
one,
spammers.
but I ran past you already.
I love that one. You can, no, Spudley, screw your Spudley's allowed to spam one message per chat
This
entry.
one.
I love that one.
This one, I don't know what to do with it.
So here we go. I'm about to make myself retarded. So here we
And then this one. I see for some reason none of them have volume.
Screw ass fuddly said maybe I should teach you a motherfucker.
Why is the room spinning, bro? What did Spudley say? I make it 2 today, mother truckers. Honestly, as long as I got my do banana bus, I'm happy.
Does anyone want to have a fair duel between rock, paper, or
Fiery
scissors?
Ozzy said hello.
Hello, how are you, Fiery Aussie? Honestly, I'd love to see a rock, paper, scissors.
Fuddly said paper.
Screw you, Spudley versus Totally a Genius.
Cool.
That's a fella we didn't know we needed.
So there's memes.
Sick. Then you can clean the shop all the way up to here. And make sure your station's neat and set up and packed away.
Totally a genius, said rock.
Screw you, Spudley, I know what's coming. I'm so excited.
Totally a genius said it destroys paper.
Rock destroyed paper. The same way scissors gets rock. How are you, Fiery Aussie? It's been a while since I've seen you. Are you well?
Fiery Ozzy said sorry, we haven't been on. We
Sorry.
got sick.
Why relax? Why are you?
Fuddly said get shit on genius.
I thought you were gonna hit him with a do banana bus destroys paper, destroys paper, or rock.
Fiery Ozzy said I caught a cold.
Hey, I think next time let it go.
Totally a genius, said, how would rock destroy scissors but not paper?
Because paper defeats rock.
Because paper use slash. What's a gun? What's that talking about it called?
Screwyass Scuddly said, you totally not a genius.
Now don't be a dick now, Spudley. You're welcome in my chat, but don't go after someone's character. Imagine if I told you.
Totally a genius said, you're on their side shitting.
Fieryassi said first day of winter.
Oh yeah, we're also experiencing winter here, but it's been here for a little while already. Genius, I'm not on his side. I said he must be respectful. I have stood up for you. Don't.
Don't be a meanie.
Now, children, don't fight. Otherwise, I'm going to take away the free text-to-speech and make it paid.
Screwyass Scuddly said, or with the banana bus.
If you have just hit him with the banana bus without attacking his character, I would have died of laughter, and that would have been like a fair trade.
Totally a genius said, Spudley, how dare you? I am totally a geniuses.
Geniuses. It feels less believable.
Fieryassi said, do you need John on it?
No, it's fine. I think it should be alright.
Jockey Boy said, Bricky.
Yeah, what's up, Michael? Okay, cool. And is the piercing stuff sorted? Piercing stuff sorted?
Jockey Boy said, you good?
I'm good, thanks, and yourself, Michael. It's been a while. Are you good? I'm just out here being a tattoo apprentice today.
Jockey Boy said it's decent, can't complain. Fieryassi said good at being bad, Ruffle.
I'm good at being bad. Something like that.
Totally a genius said, I have a 1% in school, and that means I'm first, which means I'm the smartest genie who wasn't in the school.
Spudley. Spudley, if you and Genius could just have like civil banter, it would be so entertaining right now. I know you can, but will you?
Totally a genius said, civil is not in my dictionary. What does that word mean?
It's like fighting for your point that you want to bring across, but without being like an asshole. Like the opposite of what Spidey did. Not that you weren't civil, you've so far been pretty civil, I'm not gonna lie.
Fieryassi said I have also been setting up an area in my house to do my own lives. Two seconds, still a bit scared too.
Oh, that's a good thing, you should do that. Congratulations on that. What are you scared of? People are gonna mock you, people are gonna give you shit, and then you're just gonna like
Totally a genius.
Tell him to
said
fuck
some
off.
Say, or a wizard. I bet you that I can beat you.
What, like in a fist fight? Probably. There's a potential for that. For sure. But hell, I'll put up a fight at least.
Totally a genius. Said I cast orbital laser cannon.
Hello, how are you?
That's tough work. That's fur.
Stopping actually here's some piercings. Sorry, it was a little bit randomly.
Okay. Sure, I don't think there's a problem. Is it just the consultation?
Just a consultation, and we'll see. Maybe getting a piercing as well. If there's time, if it's, I know it's a little bit sporadic, so.
I'm very
Why
keen,
does he
but I
say,
will
"Hey,
make a
Quentin"?
booking for the piercings.
Okay.
Because Quentin's leaving now and I'm already in a pre-booked tattoo.
I sort of.
So, no, don't feel bad. I just don't want you to feel like I don't want your business. I do, just, I can't just kind of drop
Of course.
my client mid-tattoo.
Like in the middle of Sunday.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm very keen. How have you been, Mr. Alex?
Actually, okay. Me and her spending like a lot of time just chilling. Soon, but I want to book another like full day.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. What are we doing next?
Totally a genius. Said I like how the
Lay.
first thing that
If you wanna
person
start
hears that
with
walk
that,
in is
use
I
that
cast
next week
orbital
sometime.
laser cannon.
Okay,
Like horror movie characters or something like that.
I'm very keen.
Or maybe some more work on blackout, but all they think of it.
Nah, we can take a break from the blackout. It looks pretty good. I want to see how that white on black is healed.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I want to stop you real quick.
No. I love your company, bro. Like, you're not unwelcome, just...
No, I did schedule issues, yeah. Eventually in the middle.
But I can make a booking for you. You can have a look. It doesn't bite. It looks like it does.
That's enough.
Hi there. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Jonathan.
Abby,
Nice to meet you.
So,
What piercings are you looking to get?
My eyebrows. I had one before, but
Did it reject?
no,
No.
it healed fine.
Okay, how long did you have it?
John Lackert said always fear I am
Okay,
here.
cool.
Or is it
Let me just
never
put on
fear?
a clean glove and I can just quickly see on the eyebrow. A surface bar piercing, eyebrow does count as surface bar, will inevitably reject over time. There's very few cases where it stays in permanently, or it ends up just sitting quite shallow. Which side did you want to put?
I was thinking about back dermal and reduce of it.
Medusa, yes. Black dermals is a very bad idea. It's gonna rip out. Even if you get it to heal, it will rip out. It'll get caught on a towel, get caught on a shirt. I do a lot of repair work on them, and like 9 times out of 10 it's a mess. You can get the eyebrow piercing, but you do have it on the shallow side, the amount of skin.
Yeah.
So rejection risk will be higher than what I'm usually comfortable with, but obviously if you accept the risks, then
So what I was
Totally
thinking,
a genius. Said how are there 50
like,
people and I'm the only person talking.
I was thinking like she wants both her eyebrows, but she's in, she's
you want to do eyebrows on both sides.
yeah, and then Medusa.
Symmetry.
I hate symmetrical eyebrow rings, but it's your choice. I respect it.
Part of the main reason I wanted to come here is just I wanted to like meet my main tattoo, my only tattoo.
I know. I wanted to, and we
Yeah.
chatted about it the other day. I was like, yeah, bring it through sometime. And then he's like, I'll make a booking.
But basically the main reason is just I wanted to try to see what jewelry is.
Okay. When Quentin's done, he can show you the jewelry and stuff. We usually keep a limited stock, but we are happy to custom order whatever you're looking for.
So
But the Medusa piercing will sit nicely. You've got a nice space for that. We can do symmetrical eyebrows for you. I'm just worried if one rejects, then you probably want to take out the other.
John Lackert said Zipper, copy what I have done here to get TDS to work for your comment.
I haven't heard her tell like any issues, but yeah, body can be
I don't care if she heals perfectly. Anything that's a surface bar is problematic. But it's up to you. And we come to jewelry show. Would you let me see how that white on black is healed, please? and then I'm gonna carry on tattooing. I'm sorry if you think I'm being rude.
Not at all, man.
It's just because it's a surprise.
Yes, actually, we have some lessons.
I'll do that exact nicely, man.
So if we're gonna take like another,
I would say one pass,
One
and
pass.
the tattoo will just pop even more. It's not like even like it's not looking good.
I know myself with the next appointment, I'm probably gonna like open the site with maybe something on, because I did check out your TikTok page, that random video, 4 million views already. That's actually pretty cool. So people are interested in white on black. So it's another opportunity for you to film something. And
I want to do an anime tattoo on that sleeve.
I mean, it's already some anime piece on you. So
Yeah,
like
and
it's-
then I want to. She wants to look at everything. And then I want to black out your hand.
Okay, this hand I want to keep just as my maybe just touch up. I love this line.
I want to leave the lines by the hand, but this top section I want to black it out so I can white it out.
But the reason I want to keep it like this actually is because she is actually a massive fan. So this one I'm just going to keep it this, but what I want to do.
I can't win that fight. I'm not having sex with you, so.
And then I was thinking maybe later on, because I have so much blackout and black work, instead of redoing the rows, just blacking out that.
Mate, you'll do it.
I mean, it's a lot of
It's
black
the
work.
easiest answer. Quinton's not paying attention. Sorry. Hello, John. How are you? Always fear I am here, or it's never. I'm here. I keep forgetting. No, you're good, bro. Hello, Zephyr. Totally Genius says, how are there 50 people and I'm the only one talking? People like to lurk, bro. Let them lurk. I don't really mind.
So then I'll just chip on you with WhatsApp and then we'll book a day for the piercing. And then
No,
if you,
I can make a booking for you.
I'll check in with you, but obviously I'm gonna.
You can check in with me on WhatsApp too.
Yeah,
Look,
then-
I really did. I'm sorry. I've already taken up some of her time to help another client. No, don't apologize. It's just as long as you understand and don't feel like I'm not interested in your business. That's not it at all.
Basically now, once this year's done, 2 years straight, I'll come to you. I know.
No. I absolutely love having you around. You can even chill here for a while. I just have to keep tattooing. That's
No,
all.
of course not.
Totally a genius, and I missed the person who I had a very good role play session with. That was probably the most fun time I've had on this channel, if not that Manzesti Shrexy was my favorite.
Okay, we'll
Didn't
I'll
some?
check in with you on a day with the
John
piercing.
Lafferty
Okay,
said if you
but
like
I'm
what
really
yours,
happy to have you guys here. So
double tap
please
the
don't
toe
feel
and
unwelcome or
polish
anything.
it.
It's just I've already taken up some of her time.
She knows about voting, so probably we can react. We're gonna go to a voting, but
Oh, that's awesome.
thanks a lot, man. I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, dude. It's really lucky to see, and I'm very happy with how that single pass is healed, man.
I'm glad.
So what I'm going to do on that hand is I'll just clean up the lines a bit more, and then I'll leave that tattoo, as I understand why you don't want me to alter it, and I respect it. That's your decision. But overall, like, I'm pretty chuffed. The work's come together, so we're doing a Pennywise.
Anyway,
I mean, you want to do all the horrors, like the Friday the 13th themed.
Pennywise, and we'll see. I wanted to do Leatherface.
No, I want to do Leatherface. Leatherface is your favorite. That's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Either that or Michael Myers. Well, we'll chat about it when I come in for a consultation for that.
But I'm very keen, bro. I'm very, very keen.
Anything? And I'll see you later. Oh yeah, I sent her a picture of your anime wall. She knows a lot more about anime than
Then you do. It's good you need the education.
the education day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But Alex, it's lucky to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping in to say hello. Please don't feel unwelcome at all.
Never, man. No,
It's
you-
not it at all. It's just time today is
Of course.
tight. But it's lucky to see you every time.
It's like a scene, man. I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, and enjoy the bowling, and then let me know when you want to come through, and I'll make time, bro. I don't mind at all. You're always welcome here. Always, bro. Take it easy. Okay, cool. Is the piercing stuff done?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then you can call yourself an Uber, and I'll check you early on Wednesday.
a lot of detail, or not really.
In my eyes, it has a lot of detail. It makes me feel good to think that this tattoo is very detailed.
FRAN and said, lol, I'm glad you caught that, cause that was not a silly question.
I do actually listen. Sometimes. The stencil stuff is so nice, Quentin. Look at the stencil.
That's so solid.
John Laherty said, have a good one, totally a genius.
Is totally a genius out. Bye bye. What's up, delete channel? If you don't know what you're doing, stop putting it on someone's body.
There for you guys?
Oh,
Okay, boomer.
okay, boomer.
I'm gonna bounce and we go comment here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, check you Wednesday.
I'll check you Wednesday, bro.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And then your piece on the table.
Okay, sick. Thanks, mate.
Byriasi said, hey Quentin.
And Quentin's out. Delete channel. I love an ignorant comment like that, bro. It's beautiful.
Byriasi said, is it getting colder there now?
It is pretty cold here. It has been cold here for a while. We even had snow just the other day. Not in our area, but
John Laherty said, delete channel. If you don't have a clue, move on to the next live stream.
the lead channel doesn't have that kind of IQ capacity. John, please be patient with him. Sarcasm is something that is very commonly misunderstood.
Byriasi said it's snowing close by.
It's snowing about 600 kilometers from us, but we're feeling the cold front of that here.
FRAN and said at night it's the coldest, not so much at day. Byriasi said, oh nice.
Oh yeah.
Byriasi said it was 2 Celsius here the other night.
We had like like what's it, 3 or 4 degrees the other night as well. Very cold. But I do genuinely enjoy and prefer colder weather.
Waffles said hello.
Hello, Waffles.
Waffles said, how you doing today? Byriasi
I'm good,
said,
thank you,
welcome
and
in.
yourself.
FRANN said, I'm going over to other side, since TT wanna be me.
I'll see you there. Come chat with us on YouTube. YouTube is popping off right now, so it's absolutely fire. It may be a bit quiet
John
in the
Lafferty
chat.
said sounds like it might be time for me to get the jeans out soon.
What with this cold weather? Can't tell you guys how much fun I'm actually having with this tattoo. It's just ridiculous. Something just snapped in my brain this morning. I can't tell you what it is. It just...
Underscore friend underscore said I have arrived.
Hello, Fran. Welcome. I'm sad Mr. Salty Delete channel didn't stick around. He was just dropped his little shitty insult and left. I didn't even get a chance to argue with him. I love arguing with people on YouTube. It's so much fun. Some people make very good arguments.
CQ said, where can I buy those pink gloves, bro?
I'll buy them and then I'll resell them to you at 100% profit for me. How does that sound?
Byriasi said, Rofo.
I feel like that sounds like a sweet deal, bro.
Byriasi said, used ones.
Underscore friend underscore said a lot of my comments
CQ
gets
said,
ghosted
to me
on
box
TikTok.
of
I must
100,
rather stick to
please,
YouTube.
sir.
Sweet box of 100%. Send me DMs, bro. I'll also charge you double on shipping as well.
John Lafferty said yes. Once it gets to 5 degrees, I think about getting the jeans out.
I'm just
Shorts
joking,
don't
Zeke.
quite
We
cut
can
it
always
at
make a plan
temperature.
for you, bro. Just let me know.
CQ said, peanut.
Peanuts? Peanut. Ah. Peanut. Box of 100 peanuts. I don't sell peanuts, bro.
Byriasi said, oh my god, my hearing thought that said something else, Rofo.
I mean, between John's pants and the
Underscore friend
peanuts,
underscore said how much
things
for a
can
Big
get...
Mac, bro?
How much for a Big Mac? Big Mac, at least 500 rand. And that's including discount.
John Lafferty
Like, does
said
this
that
count
is one
as a
of the
scam?
reasons I watch him on YouTube. Fran.
Yeah, John always gets filtered, and he doesn't even say dirty stuff. TikTok just like, nah, fam, your freedom of speech is revoked.
Underscore friend underscore said yet also gonna stick on here now John.
Okay, what can I do for you? Hello, Wafa. What do you want me to? What do you need, bro?
What is Sister's Dad from G?
What? From Leonie Seister from Janae.
Fiery Elsie said it, then it's Sister Her.
No. I understood that message. Don't stress. You will be confused. It's an internal discussion between the client I'm tattooing and her family.
John Lafferty said I need $100 million by tomorrow. Waffle.
Fiery Elsie said,
It
oh,
needs to be
okay.
in Shitty Wizard's account by the end of business day tomorrow.
John, I'll give you half. If you make this deal go down, I'll give you 50% on 100% of the earnings. You gotta pay your own taxes though. Hello Leonie, how are you? Is Janae on Leonie's account? All it says is it from Janae. We're just gonna make Janae really jealous. This is the best part about tattooing people that are in family. You'll really kick ass tattoo, then you just make the next person jealous.
One sister said, yes, you are.
It's fun to make people jealous of tattoos. Hell, every time I do an anime tattoo, I get fucking jealous. I'm like, damn.
said this is why people quickly learn not to ask what they can do for me.
I wonder where that hater bro disappeared off to. He just dropped some fucking nasty comment and left. I want to give him a fire.
Local_bisexual said.
What? Oh my goodness. What's a username? Yes, what can we do for you?
John Lafferty said, I guess they took my advice and went to the next live stream.
I think they just dropped their hate comments and left. I don't give two shits. It just would have been funny to have an actual fight or a discussion or a debate with them. Yes, sir.
Did you finish the blackout?
I did finish the blackout, not the whole sleeve, but I finished the session yesterday. I did post a picture on my story on TikTok if you'd like to see a blacked out weenus.
John Lafferty said, hi local_bisexual. How are you today?
Is that it's hard being a tattoo artist?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, there's a lot of self-development in this career, and it is very grueling. But other people would argue with you, no, that it's easy and anyone can do it. So I think anyone can do it. It's just, have you got the dedication and the patience to cry yourself to sleep, wish to unalive, and then come back to work the next morning? Do you know how to refuel your passion when you lose it? Things like that are very important to know how to do if you want to tattoo for a living. I can't believe I've used like one towel for most of this fucking tattoo.
Solid said tattooing animals on people is nice, but how about tattooing people on animals?
I feel like that's animal abuse, and I will not stand for that. Unless you're referring to some like shitty human beings as animals, then maybe sign me up.
Like Neil said, what you've been tattooing this for about 2.5 hours looks good.
Yeah, I'm actually trying out some new techniques on realism. Very different from what I was used to and how I usually ran. So I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm not semi-experimenting, but I did practice this conceptually on other tattoos, but not on realism directly. So I'm fucking around, but I know I'm going to find out.
What is the most painful place to get a tattoo?
On your body, I can tell you with absolute certainty, if you pay for someone else's tattoo, so you get a tattoo on someone else's body, it does not hurt at all. It does hurt your wallet still, but physically, no pain. And the techniques I'm using are not super different from what I was doing, but it's something like simple and small, like slowing down the needle. Just running really slowly, grazing the skin rather than tattooing it in like you would for something like trad.
Elbows and knees hurt a lot.
They do. They do. They very much hurt. I've got both tattooed, and elbows and knees are definitely not child's play. If Liquid was in chat, he would agree. But Liquid is a legend. Yesterday I blacked out his elbow.
Like Neil said, have you been using a mag the whole time?
No, I'm using a 3-round liner, and I'm using a 11 mag, and I've got a round mag, which is really helping me shape the texture for the tattoo. I'm focusing this time around a lot more on my fur texture and the micro details. I usually, with realism, didn't care too much for too deep a hue of the texture. So I'm now sort of just following my reference, and as I go, just adding more texture, adding more texture, adding more texture. Just really trying to make it look more and more realistic. My client is maybe not so happy that I haven't covered so much distance, but if she had to look at the detail in the tattoo, I think she'd forgive me. And then obviously once I have got the tattoo pretty much like etched out, I will probably take a gray shade and just lightly saturate that over the tattoo. Hello, Vuyo. But this may sound really arrogant or stupid depending on your perspective, but I like to stay in the consistent mindset of being an apprentice. There's something to learn, and I was with a tattoo artist friend of mine a couple of weeks ago, and I was just really paying attention to the fact that I didn't like how slowly he tattooed as a personal preference. But then I looked at how smooth and clean the detail was, and then I looked at my own work and I was like, you know, my tattoos are nice, but if the attitude is it can always be nicer, why aren't we looking into slowing down? And I've slowed down my pacing, and I'm actually just focusing on enjoying this. And I've got a really nice new product I'm using for stencil application, and that's helping the stencil stay stuck like fucking glue. And so I can actually wipe my tattoo while I'm working, and I'm not losing my stencil at a ridiculous pace. Another new thing I've done is actually taken like a 10% grey wash and line out the whiskers, which is something that I'm guilty of having done in the past, is not tattooing the whiskers of the animals in. It's not a super noticeable thing, but among tattoo artists it's a cardinal sin.
Neil said, I totally think she will forgive you. It's looking lovely. I gotta get out of here, have a session myself in about an hour. Have a great day, brother.
Thanks, Blake. Have a lovely day, bro. Take it easy. Go well. I hope it's a good session, bro.
Anthony Williams said noise.
Ah, thank you, bro.
John Lafferty said, have a good one, Blake.
Same, thanks to you guys. Cheers, Blake. Take it easy and thank you again, bro.
John Lafferty said the tattoo seems to be coming along nicely. It is looking great so far.
Yeah. Honestly, the amount of time I've spent on this is way more than I would have done initially, and I'm just actually so chuffed that I have done it this way. Thank you for the heart, me, DJ Monster. How are you? How you doing, DJ?
DJ That Monster said doing good and you brother.
I'm very well, thank you, my Mr. Man. Oh. I'm gonna ask you to forgive me, I just need to run to the bathroom. Okay, chat. Due to foreseen circumstances of being a human being, a bathroom break is in order. I'm gonna give you guys the anime poster wall to entertain you for the next 10 to 15 minutes as we take a 5 kilometer trip to the bathrooms. Okay, it's not 5
DJ
kilometers.
That Monster said oh no.
At least you're getting the poster wall, or do you guys want the display cabinet?
Holy shit.
I don't know if I can even zoom in on it.
DJ That Monster said that's epic.
It's inside. Holy shit.
Is it okay? Look with light.
Clear film. Yes. Oh, I can't zoom when I doesn't know this.
Yeah, I'm gonna make your dad jealous of.
We don't have to wrap it. I'm good. I can go.
No, I'm going to wrap.
Okay.
I mean, I did your dad's tiger portrait 3 years ago. Last 3 days. That was like one of the first realism tattoos.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
sounds scare you, sometimes it seems
John
so
Laggerty
loud.
said this is an example of how to use the text-to-speech function.
No, I haven't. I haven't yet had a scare, but I set everything up so everything's like sort of running the way I want it to. Hey, what's up, Blake? And I saw someone else said hello. Sorry, I didn't answer you. I will answer you in a second. Well, don't ignore people, but I am focused on the tattoo. Nurdulot.
John Laggerty said, I think I forgot something after I entered the stream. I think I forgot to answer a question from Wizard. Something to do with how I am.
How are you, Mr. John? I heard from Kim that you guys have been a bit ill. I hope that you're doing alright. I apologize for not asking it a second time. I'm actually like deep in this tattoo. Like, I don't want to say I'm immersed, but yeah, basically I'm immersed in this tattoo right now. So apologies for not asking a second time. It wasn't for lack of caring. It was brain was in a completely different space.
John Laggerty said, I am doing okay. Cold/flu don't really keep me down long. The rest of the family gets smashed by them most times.
I can imagine with Kim's health it was probably a bit of a trying moment.
John Laherty said she is mostly over it, from the looks of it, but she has been known to go a second round when she is on the mend.
I hope she'll be okay, bro. I do genuinely mean that.
John Laherty said I will be keeping an eye on here, even when SGE sleeps.
Good call. Sorry, I'm just checking the camera angle.
Little what you said, nice kitty cat.
Thank you very much, Rika.
The kind of that's pretty.
Thank you very much, guys.
The kind of that art range is crazy. I can barely draw a nose that doesn't look like a peach.
I feel like this this tattoo strongly contrasts my usual cup of tea.
John Laggerty said, I know everyone here is loving this, so show a little extra love to the artist. Double tap the screen and follow Shitty Wizard.
Oh, thank you,
He
John.
really appreciates it.
I really appreciate you, brother.
The kind of that hyper-realism is so hard to do. Oh my god. So this is a flex for real.
Shh. It's my first time, bro. I don't know what I'm doing.
The kind of that what?
It's my first time doing realism the way I'm currently doing it, though. I have not done it with the techniques I'm currently using today, but I feel like the medicine is working, so.
The kind of that said, okay, well, that should ease the client.
Spontaneous Nat said Cocaine Inc. is back.
Hey, what's up, Cocaine Inc? No, I think the client is chilled. I've done a couple of pieces for her before. There was good trust before we started. And I have done realism before, just not to this extent of detail. And it's time to grow the fuck up and grow as an artist. So doing things out of my comfort zone is like how I'm gonna grow.
The kind of that said a body is like a canvas sleigh.
Or some hashtag deep shit like that, yeah. So,
As McBride said, it's looking beautiful.
thanks, Ash. I really appreciate that. I feel like it's really coming to life quite nicely.
The kind of fact that when people tell me my body is a temple I see, that I'll decorate it how I want.
That is, I mean, aesthetically speaking, the right mindset.
The kind of that personally, I'm more of a dog person.
Alright. 1v1, there's no dog that can fight a leopard.
The kind of that law no, I do like cats.
I don't mind either. I have both, and both are great company for different reasons.
Carla Craig said, do you look like you know what I got them JPEGs?
What in the French did you just say, Callum? Do I look
The kind of that
like I know
I
what
like
a
neighbor dogs.
gosh
I
dang
love that
JPEG
dog.
is? How are you, Calamity?
The kind of that I don't know
But
what a dog
I like
they
bigger
can't
dogs
even
like that.
know.
I'm a cliche tattoo artist who likes pit bulls. Like the breed of dog, not the rappers.
The kind of that classic.
I have two pit bulls at home and they're fucking awesome dogs.
Carla Craig said, this is your pitbull corn featuring cash.
Isn't your pit bull called Keisha?
The kind of that I love Belgian Malinois, Rottweiler, and all the other scary ones who are actually just baby claws.
Belgian Malinois is actually scary. It needs so much stimulation, it's not even funny, and they can turn around and bite due to the fact that they sometimes lack stimulation. So I wouldn't go for Malinois personally, but they are beautiful. They're amazing, but they're working dogs. That's not something that you get as a house pet.
The kind of that I have a Belgian Malinois, and he's such a sweetheart, but really active, and needs training.
See, that's the important one. Is like if you take on a
Ariasi said, good night, you guys, and falling asleep.
good night, Kim. Sleep well. Get some good rest. I'll check you next time. I know for a fact that a Belgian Malinois needs training. You're gonna have trouble on your hands if you don't train your dog.
The kind of that he's a perfect house pet, but I have to take him for training every week for basic obedience.
Yep. And that's an indefinite commitment until the dog passes away.
Marilee Zimbaker said Dayua.
Damn. Oh, thank you. This is not a dam. This is a
Marilee
leopard.
Zimbaker said loving it pasta.
Marilisa says, loving it.
Marilee Zimbaker said amazing work.
Thank you kindly for the compliments. I do appreciate that.
The kind of that he does get really snappy when he's overstimulated. But then you just tell him to sit and clap lol.
Just make sure you train him. That's all I'm saying. They're good dogs. There's nothing wrong with having a Belgian Malinois. Just train it. It's just a very high demand dog.
The kind of that's said, but he's super obedient, and I think I can trust him enough.
Just train him. Be persistent. Don't be ignorant. You know that the dog needs attention and stimulation, so just give it to him.
The kind of that's said, I'm just scared to not train him well.
The way it should be, the way God intended. Pit bulls just require a 40-minute burst of energy twice a day. Boom, done. Malinois, different. Very different. Very intense breed. There's nothing wrong with the breed, it's just a very intense breed.
The kind of that's said golden retrievers are just or not.
Labradors are the most aggressive breed when it comes to human dogs. That I know, but they also haven't got the strongest bite force.
The kind of that's said super clingy and needs attention 24/7.
Average good boy behavior.
The kind of that's said law.
I'm not wrong though. It is average good boy behavior. Great dogs just are clingy to their owners.
The kind of that's said yeah.
It shows that you have a good bond with your animals though. So it's not necessarily a bad thing.
did you know Tootsie burned CDs to make dogs fall asleep before breaking it?
No, I didn't. But our dogs sleep indoors. They sleep with us, so they can try something like that. Cooper will fucking chow them. I'm sorry for whoever breaks into our yard. Cooper will fucking eat them. More worried about figuring out how to bury a body than I am worried about something happening to the dog.
The kind of fact that you'll sing because, to be honest, I treat my dog like an actual human. Too much, haha.
No, I do as well. It's a valid point. They are like family. They shouldn't be sleeping out in the cold. Our fucking dogs are walking around with blankets and those dog jackets, those dog jerseys. Excuse me.
The kind of fact said, yeah, growing up, my parents always let the Jack Russells sleep outside, and I secretly let them in.
I would also let a Jack Russell sleep outside. Jack Russells are fucking pains in the ass. I've been bitten by Jack Russell so many times in my life, it's not even funny.
The kind of fact said they shed a lot, but still get cold too.
No, it's not about cruelty, it's just I just dislike the breed. It's a very aggressive dog. It is a hunting dog, so I understand it's in its nature, I just don't like them.
The kind of fact said, yeah, growing up, we had sibling Jack Russells, and they always gave each other stitches. Toxic Nut said, how many PPL you got booked today?
I have tattooed 2 clients. Was it 2 clients? Who did I have before you? 3 clients today.
The kind of fact that I found out about 2 weeks ago and got kind of depressed about it all.
Got depressed about? The Jack Russells. Don't worry, they were too stupid to notice that they got hurt.
To PC said, is rat an emu? The kind of that said if it didn't read
Is
it
that
out
an
loud.
emu? Sure, bro. Actually, this is an ostrich.
Lucy Wakeford said, where is Q?
Q went home.
The kind of that said, no, it's a penguin. To PC said, yeah, I get those reptiles mixed up. Lucy Wakeford said, why?
Because someone is moving into their house,
Ash McBye said I thought it was a capybara.
and his father cannot assist with that. And his mother has an injury.
The kind of that said that's obviously an amphibian.
So I told him he must take a half day.
Ash McBye said a platypus.
Platypus.
The kind of that said, do people not know how to do math nowadays?
Some people can't, but some people can. Some people don't.
The kind of that I yawned.
John Lafferty said, did I just feel the IQ of TikTok plummet?
It's always been as low as it is. It just is maybe not so noticeable.
Our pal said hello.
Hello, how are you?
The kind of that said, is it difficult to become a tattoo artist? I might try it. I'm still young while trying to decide.
It's pretty difficult to build up a business as a tattoo artist. It is really difficult. It's not an easy career, and it requires a lot of hard work and dedication. And it gets increasingly more difficult as you progress.
Mo said, where are you located?
Hi Morne, I'm located in Centurion, South Africa.
Toxic Nuts said, so you're South African.
I am, yes, that's correct.
Mo said, okay in Capitonian.
Capitonian.
The kind of that said, what if I apply for a job at an already active business?
There's so many steps to
Amy said, at least
that
this
going.
one is an absolute bun.
Hey, what's up, memes? So Morne, I'll be in Cape Town again sometime soon. I was just there last month.
Toxic Nuts said, have you been to Australia?
No, I haven't.
The kind of that said, yeah, trying to figure out how to build a CV without any tattoo experience. Is there a training place for?
No, you have to get an apprenticeship. If you asked me for a job and you haven't had an apprenticeship, I would just laugh. Not being mean, just an apprenticeship is like 3 to 4 years of your life as well.
Amir said, cool money mouth face, money mouth face, money mouth face.
What's up, Amir? How are you?
Mo said, my brother artist in Cape Town.
That's cool, bro.
Amir said I'm great.
I'm glad to hear that, Amir.
Amir said my mom is sick.
The kind of
Sorry.
that how do I do that I know you would, that's why I'm asking. Because I'm not crap artist law.
What?
Mo said, do you know Marua's Bossman?
Do you know Marius Bosman? No, I do not know him. Pardon my ignorance. I'm not a crap artist. Well, that's like saying just because you know how to study to be a GP doesn't mean you're a surgeon. Nyom. Being a good artist
Amir
doesn't
said, do
mean
you
you're.
know who Dav Pilkey is?
Do you know who Dav Pilkey is? No, I do not. Sorry.
Mo said he had dragon tattoos Somerset West.
I don't know who that is, bro, at all. I'm from Joburg, well, I'm from Centurion side, so I don't know much about what's going on in Cape Town. The only tattoo studios I know in Cape Town
Amir
are
said
Good
he
Things
is the creator
Tattoos.
of Dogman and Super Baby.
I don't know what Dogman and Super Baby are, to be honest with you.
The kind of that said, so how did you get where you are today as a tattoo artist?
I did an apprenticeship through one artist. That was a fuck up because the dude was a drug addict. Then another tattoo artist helped me correct my bad practices and develop as an artist and taught me quite a few things. So my apprenticeship went on much longer than it should have. And then after being in the industry for a bit, I was able to run the studio. My wife was the one who taught me how to tattoo properly. She also did an apprenticeship. That wasn't that great, and she developed a very good skill set. And she gave me my career today.
Toxic Net said, nice bro.
I'm very privileged that my wife has given me as much as
The
she
kind
has.
of that said, how do I apply for an apprenticeship?
Well, you go to a studio that you like, whose work you like, whose artists you like. You got to do a bit of research on that. Spend like 10 to 15,000 rand there getting tattooed, and then ask for a job as an apprentice. Having a few grand dropped in paid tattoos at a studio will probably increase the likelihood of them wanting to work with you. Not guarantee, but good chance that's going to play into your favor. My apprentice that I have at the moment got some tattoo work done at the shop before asking for his job. And you nagged me for 6 months for an opportunity to become an
The kind of
apprentice.
that said, okay, thanks so much for the advice. I've always thought about becoming a tattoo artist since little.
Well, if you want to be serious about it, spend a couple of grand at a tattoo shop and then ask them to become an apprentice. They'll probably pay attention to you because at least they'll know that you're not just asking for a job. If someone asks me for an apprenticeship and they haven't spent more than 15 grand in the shop, I won't even be like interested. I'll just be like, nah, sorry bro. No hate, no like negativity, not trying to be a bitch, not trying to be an asshole, just that's how I feel about
The
it.
kind of that said, yeah, they need to know you're serious.
Yeah, and know that they're respected. I mean, that's one of the things in a tattoo apprenticeship that's pretty hard to get right. It's being shown like respect. And you have to also know an apprenticeship is very fucking thankless. you're gonna cry yourself to sleep a few times and you're just gonna like swallow it up.
The kind of fact that and that you're not just taking advantage of them.
No, I wouldn't say taking advantage is the correct description. I'd say just to sort of show that you actually are invested. I get asked for apprenticeships pretty regularly by people that have never set foot in the studio. I'm like, no, it's cool. I'm not pressed. And most studios won't accept you as an employee or offer you employment if you're self-taught. Because that's just like sitting there fixing a whole bunch of fuck-ups
The
of
kind of
bad
fact
skill
that-
sets.
So what's the apprenticeship like? That's so scary.
An apprenticeship is basically you work for free for the shop, cleaning, mopping, setting up stations, doing coffee runs, doing food runs. You are there before the doors open, you're there after the doors close, you get overworked. It's basically like going to university. You're going to be super tired. You're going to draw on your free time. If you get caught on your phone, you're fired. If you fail to do your homework, drawing and stuff like that, you're fired. If you do drugs, you're fired. If you do drinking, you're fired. You're gonna complain a lot, and then you're gonna go home and you're gonna cry yourself to sleep. You're gonna tell yourself you're not going to come back tomorrow. Then you're gonna do it again in the morning. You're gonna repeat that process. You're gonna get bullied. You're gonna get picked on. And you wouldn't believe it if I told you this, but this actually teaches you client relation skills. Because if you think your mentor is being an asshole when they bully you, wait until you have to deal with a fucking rude client with a screaming, shouting Karen, or someone who thinks they know better than you. Oh my goodness. If you haven't been bullied in your apprenticeship, you're gonna struggle. Yes, I am saying bring back bullying.
The kind of fact that, that's a lot of work, but they say you do anything for something you really want.
No, for sure. It's a graft.
The kind of fact that also, no, why would they bully you or pick on you?
Because you're a scrub, and because you're probably young, which means that you're probably going to make some cocky or naive remarks when you shouldn't, and
John Laffer
they'll
said,
rip
I
you.
am sold.
I'm sold.
Better start saving up for some tattoos.
I thought you were going to be like, bring back bully. But yeah, because it's not a politically correct environment either. It's somewhere where honesty matters more than your feelings, or at least in my shop it works like that. You know, I don't really care about feelings, I care about facts. And
The kind of fact that, trust me, I'm a huge people pleaser, so I'll read the room and keep to myself lol.
that's not how it works. You're gonna fuck up. That's what happens. That's how you learn. You have to make mistakes in order to fail, in order to learn. Failure is like the root point of learning anything. Doing something right the first time is cool. Learning from your mistakes is cooler because it really helps you along. But yeah, essentially what I'm warning you of is that it's gonna be fucking tough. It's gonna be mentally tough. You are gonna get picked on. The only thing I don't endorse is like the
Haircut boy said, but if I'll send a gift, I will get a tattoo for free.
yeah, not from me. I don't know where you're gonna get a free tattoo for sending a gift. I'll tell you what, if you send me a galaxy, I'll give you a free tattoo. If you send me a rose, I can't really even afford to pay for a fucking Big Mac for that. And gifts are supposed to be given freely with no strings attached, bro. That's why it's called a gift.
Michelangelo said hello.
Hey, how are you?
Jean's sister said, oh nice.
Thanks, Janae, how are you?
The kind of fact that now I'm scared lol, but I wait for it.
Are you
said, okay, I'll see, but Tedder. Jean's sister said bye.
I'm glad.
Lenna's sister said, hooey, yeah. Jean's sister said, I want a tattoo.
John Laggerty said, I am joking. I cannot get my hands to work the way I would need to.
Nicolette said,
I
me
am
too.
quite happy to do watch you doing the work and
Here's
wish
the
you
boy
had
said,
been
yes,
better.
sir. Lenna's sister said, tell Jean she must pay.
Tell Janae she must pay. Janae, you should pay. That's what adulting is. I always got time to tattoo, so just let me know when you're ready and we'll make a plan.
Lenna's sister said that comes from Dad.
Sure. Would your dad say that? Maybe.
The kind of fact that I've been a PA before, but a friend in that business got me the job law. And let me tell you law. Jean's sister said no, I will wait for Christmas.
At least I know where my next payday is. Why are you waiting for Christmas? Ah, this tastes their family. Yeah, I know. and then, no, that's fair.
Lenna's sister said talk about it myself, and Gavin must still come for yours.
Yes, Leonie, you and Gavin need to come for your tattoos.
Always so
My
scared
goodness.
of doing anything wrong because of paranoia.
Well, if you
Lenna's sister said mean ours.
if you're scared of fucking up
Here's the
tattooing,
boy
it's not
said
gonna be for
cool
you.
raw.
Thank you, haircut boy.
Jean's sister said then you guys can take me for mine as well.
This is how it works in the apprenticeship. If you don't mess up, you don't learn. If you're scared to mess up, don't tattoo, because you're gonna have to mess up in order to learn and develop.
The kind of that said no, but say I messed up. Will it be like in the movies?
What?
Lenna's sister said long overdue.
It is long overdue. Yeah, you guys haven't been tattooed in ages.
Haircut boy said I then messed up.
John Laggerty said, I want to see the finished product, but I need to let the boss leave.
Yeah, go.
I will catch you next time I am able.
That's all good, bro.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, John. Go get some rest, man. Send love and regards to your family, and then I will post the finished product on Instagram a bit later.
The kind of that said like in the devil wears Prado, will I get yelled at or whipped or something?
You won't get whipped, maybe. If they physically assault you, I feel like that's immoral. But yeah, getting screamed at. It depends. Like, did you cost the business a customer? If you did, well, then you're gonna get fucked. That's how it works. When you're a tattoo artist, you work for yourself. You only have your reputation.
There's that hashtag telling Tony T. Haircut boy said that looks cool, but men says no, but go says yes.
Huh?
The kind of fact said no like if I got an order wrong. Leon Menzel said it when you mess up. You must be able to cover up your mess up. Otherwise.
100%. I mean, like, every tattoo has human error in it. It just, you know, good artists can hide it and bad artists make it more visible. I've only done a handful of, like,
Kind of fact said like accidentally adding one sugar instead of 2 to 1 the artist's top.
nah, they'll just probably like make you pay for another coffee or something like that. I don't think they'll beat you up over that, but like if you fuck up a tattoo or if you say something out of line to a customer, then
The kind of fact that I work best under
Welcome to the tattoo club. Like there are politically correct shops where they'll pander to feelings and they'll be like, oh, you know, the way you feel matters.
Haircut boy said, hey bro, who is getting the tattoo?
A client. But like, I wouldn't be as motivated and I wouldn't be as determined and I wouldn't be so
Jean's
headstrong,
sister said, is it just
stupid.
the leopard you guys are doing today?
No, the leopard is just taking a lot of time because it is realism. And as you can see, the longer I take on this, the more realistic it looks.
The kind of that I'm way more emotional than intelligent, but usually in a way that I'm a people's pleaser.
Well, I'll tell you straight up, you would not be a good fit in my shop.
Haircut boy said I would like that for free.
Sure, bro. You can show up here and ask for your free tattoo anytime you want, and then I'll just tell you to get started.
Taku said Jam went to watch F1 and gotta say, Jonah, you are officially a chef you cooked.
Ah, thank you.
Morris Beat Moko said, where's your shop, bro?
In Centurion, South Africa.
Haircut boy said, yeah.
You're more than welcome to ask for that free tattoo, bro. You can do it until you're blue in the face.
The kind of that, oh my god, it's Taylor Swift.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
The kind of that ready for it's so good.
You definitely would not be a good fit in my shop.
Taku said, how are you, Candace?
Taku is trying to speak with you. He's asking how you are.
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
I mostly listen to brutal slamming death metal. I'm not even being mean, I'm just being honest. I don't pander to feelings. I had one apprentice start fucking crying because I told her she fucked up. And I was just like, I think you need to find someone else to work. I'm not here to teach you how to regulate emotion, I'm teach you to work under stress.
Oh yeah.
Imagine your client swears at you because you did something.
Haircut boy said, how many inks do you have there?
Enough. I have enough inks. Thanks for asking. Fuck me, this tattoo looks nice.
I think it looks better than my dad's.
Yeah, but there's a 4-year gap in experience now. Like, what did you expect?
Yeah, but still, that one was also pretty fucking
Haircut boy said, okay.
nicely.
If I haven't improved drastically in 4 years, I feel like I should quit tattooing. I should go work at McDonald's.
Haircut boy said the shadow looks cool.
Thanks, bro. No, genuinely, if I haven't...
Said that's so good. Oh my god.
If I haven't improved in 4 years, I feel like I should have just packed up my machine, go home and be like, cool, from tomorrow I'm working at like work or labor flow or something like that. Let me fucking do like, what's it, like paper and waste management or some shit. Not dissing the business, just give me like a fucking desk job that anyone can do. How is it so symmetrical? It's not symmetrical, but breaking, and 5 seconds later, no. Yeah, I know exactly how it's gonna go. Oh shit! Fucking TikTok is busy. Oh, guys, don't look at my tattoo. I'm still learning.
My truck said, do you have any tattoos yourself?
Like, nah, bro. I've never been tattooed before. I think tattoos are for fucking losers. Let's see how many people understand sarcasm. Do you want me to put some numbing spray on?
No,
Are you good?
yeah, no.
Jean's sister said, oh, dis kappa wat vir jy tik passa.
Wat dis papa wat vir jou
Toxic Nut said, have you
Dis
ever done a
papa
liquid
wat
tattoo?
vir jou TikTok, Tasha? If your dad pays for the penis, I'm not gonna argue. I'm just like, yes, ja oom. Ja oom. I'll just put it in.
What did he say?
I'm not gonna fight your dad. Bro makes rugby players feel small. I've run into your dad on like a not bad but a medium day.
Yeah.
We just fucked off, but he's still trying to keep his composure. And I'm like, okay. Jammer oom. I didn't do anything wrong. I just said jammer oom. He's a very cool guy though. Big
Yeah.
heart.
Toxic Nut said, have you ever done a liquid tattoo?
What's a liquid tattoo?
Lenny's sister said, I sweat.
No, I like your dad. He's very cool. Very honest. And a spade is a spade. There's no bullshit with him. Like, you guys probably have a different perspective because you're his kids, but at least dealing with me, he's always been like fucking awesome. Janae needs a little bit of English classes.
Haircut Boy said, like a tattoo that has water with that down.
What do you mean, like a waterfall? Or a glass of water?
Toxic Nut said, I don't think liquid tattoos are popular from where you're from.
Because I'm from Africa. We actually have running water. Sometimes we only have walking water, but we have water.
Haircut Boy said, no, a liquid tattoo.
Zane got it. You guys are missing all the sarcasm. It's so beautiful how you try to justify my sarcasm. Liquid tattoos. Liquid tattoos are just black work. Yes, I tattoo black work. It's this edgy ass black work stuff. Yeah, I tattoo it. It's cool. It's fun. I have done it before.
Haircut Boy said, yes, yeah, get it more. Toxic Nut said, hey, yo.
Hey, what's up, Toxic Nut? Let me just quickly take a picture for the gram. Yo, Jesus, exposure much.
Dancer Boy said, had the liquid tattoo yourself.
I've done liquid tattoos. I don't have one. I want to get black work, but not sure where or how. YouTube. I'm gonna do a restart there because the stream there has died completely. Cool. I'm just going to, because I'm gonna have to come in now and do a bit
Dancer
more.
Boy said, in your face.
Okay, bro. You're giving the energy of like a 4-year-old. YouTube will be back.